better. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I'm feeling a little bit better today. A quick healer. Thanks to some timely advice and sterling delivery of drugs from a young lady who I owe a great deal of thanks to. I'm on the way to recovery. I'm hoping to be back at work properly tomorrow. Get cracking on the car, clean up the yard, chop some firewood. Now, I was stopped by a lady. Oh no, I was sat down. I was in a pub a couple of years ago, and she said, "Carl, I wish I could do what you do." And I said, "You really don't." So what do you mean? She said, not wear your denture. So I have had thousands of pounds worth of dentures, really good ones. I've had a chromium one. I've had the flexible nerve tech one, which is the best I'd had, as well as a couple of the standard NHS plastic, hard and not very attractive ones. And I looked into implants, but I lack the bone density, and there's a risk that if I have this one replaced, the long pin that they would drive in could affect my sense of smell, which of course affects your sense of taste. I just didn't think it was worth the risk. I'm single till I die. I'm not attractive. I don't need to make myself look like a supermodel. I certainly won't have turkey teeth. Can't get on with dentures. I lose them and break them, and I say, what's the point? I have to take them out to eat, and then they're just difficult things to clean and unhygienic. So I investigated the implant route. I was prepared to pay several £1,000s to have this one. I've got teeth missing all through. These are all pretty much false from a bicycle accident I had when I was about 7 or 8 years. I just got my 2 front teeth and then knocked them out. And yeah, crowns, more crowns, worn down and shaved off each time. There's now bugger all left. So I looked at maybe turkey teeth, look like a Hollywood star, but my auntie had it done, and it just looks so unnatural. They're too white, too straight. When I was in Georgia earlier this year, in Tbilisi, I investigated options there and came across a really good dentist who would replicate your existing teeth, complete with coffee and nicotine stains, that do look a little bit more realistic than the standard bright white turkey teeth. However, when I was in Japan, I spent 3 months in Japan early last year. I came across some research that was being done where you could actually grow new teeth. The way it works is there's a hormone that the body secretes, apparently, that stops you from producing new teeth. It's designed to work at certain times in your life, and that's why the lack of suppression of this hormone activates the growth of your wisdom teeth, which are there to replace teeth that you would normally have lost as a hunter-gatherer over the course of a few years, breaking them on bones and having them knocked out in fights and battles. And these group of researchers, fabulously clever Japanese researchers, have isolated the particular hormone and developed a drug that suppresses it. And they've conducted animal studies, and they've found that certainly in rats, and I think they've tried a few different animals now, just a single injection, and then you will grow new teeth. You'll only grow new teeth where you don't have them. They've now gone to human trials, and they're expecting to bring it to the market in 2030. I'm hoping to go back to Japan later this year. I'm going to try and get myself on the trial as a Caucasian male with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 missing teeth. But it occurs to me that if I'd had those implants, the drilling into the jawbone would have destroyed any opportunity of that occurring. So I'm going to have 2 more removed that I've had root filled in the past and had them filled twice, and they've both failed again. And there is evidence that keeping root canal filled dead teeth in your mouth is toxic to the body and causes autoimmune disease. So I'll have those buggers whipped out at my I've actually got an NHS dentist in Lincoln, very good, Mr. Humphreys. Been with him for years and years and years, as have my children and ex-wife. He's got an Aston Martin. I paid him that much money. I'm just joking, Mr. Humphreys. Not a doctor, I don't think. However, I'll have these buggers whipped out, and then when I go to Tokyo, see if I can get on the trial. I need to go back to Japan anyway, so I want to go up to Hokkaido, and I want to see a lot more of the country this time, Okinawa. Probably spend another 3 months there. If I can't get on the trial, then like everyone else, I'll have to wait till it comes to market, and the target for that is 2030, so only 4 years to wait, and then I will grow new teeth. By that time I'll have probably lost another 1 or 2. I do get into some scrapes, but it's just a word to the wise that this is on the horizon. You can Google it. It's called USAG1. Is the product that suppresses the hormone. The name of the firm, the company that's developing it, is beyond me. But if you Google it around Tokyo team developing the regrowing of human teeth, I think these technologies, with stem cell research, AI applying itself, will come on more and more. And there may well be people on this planet alive right now who could live till well over 200 years. I've long suspected that human beings should have a much longer lifespan. It seems 10 is a little bit short. And I do think there are environmental factors that are foreshortening the lives of various human beings. Perhaps we're turning into a golden age thanks to AI and clever bloody Japanese scientists. So hold off if you are considering implants. Just do a bit of research, because I do think if you have the implants, that will interfere with the natural regrowth that can occur with the use of this technology. I just wanted to share that with as many people as I can, particularly those thinking of whipping out all their teeth and having loads of pegs put in. It's very painful and may ultimately be unnecessary. And by its very nature, a naturally grown teeth is going to look far more natural than anything fabricated by man. Trust to God's hand. For the best results, follow the maker's instructions. And you can take that as many ways as you like. Thank you for joining me. Ow! And share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the flip flop. Take care. Bye. Yeah.